The notion that vaccines and global warming are lies used to oppress Christians is a misguided and unsubstantiated claim that has gained traction among some groups. This idea is often rooted in misinformation, misconceptions, and a lack of understanding of the underlying science. Vaccines, for instance, have been extensively tested and proven to be a cornerstone of public health, preventing the spread of infectious diseases and saving countless lives. The development and distribution of vaccines are based on rigorous scientific research, peer-reviewed studies, and strict regulatory oversight. On the other hand, global warming, or climate change, is a well-documented phenomenon that has been consistently supported by overwhelming scientific evidence. The consensus among climate scientists is clear: human activities, particularly the emission of greenhouse gases, are significantly contributing to the warming of the planet. This is not a matter of opinion, but rather a conclusion based on decades of research, data collection, and analysis. The claim that vaccines and global warming are lies used to oppress Christians is often linked to a broader narrative of perceived persecution and mistrust of institutions. Some individuals and groups believe that vaccines are being used to control or harm populations, while others think that global warming is a fabricated issue designed to restrict personal freedoms or impose a particular ideology. However, these assertions are not supported by credible evidence and are often based on flawed assumptions, misconstrued data, or complete disregard for the scientific method. It is essential to recognize that the scientific community is not inherently opposed to Christianity or any other faith. Science and religion are two distinct domains that can coexist and complement each other. Many scientists and researchers are themselves Christians, and their work is driven by desire to improve human understanding and alleviate suffering, rather than to undermine religious beliefs. Moreover, the idea that vaccines and global warming are being used to oppress Christians is a classic example of a conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theories often rely on cherry-picked information, anecdotal evidence, and unverifiable sources, which can be misleading and deceptive. They can also create a sense of paranoia and mistrust, leading individuals to become isolated and entrenched in their beliefs. In reality, vaccines and global warming are issues that affect people of all faiths, cultures, and backgrounds. The benefits of vaccination are universal, and the consequences of climate change will be felt by everyone, regardless of their religious affiliation. It is essential to approach these issues with a critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing the complexity and interconnectedness of the problems we face. By embracing a more informed and balanced understanding of vaccines and global warming, we can work together to address these challenges and promote the well-being of all individuals, regardless of their faith or background. This requires a willingness to engage with credible sources, consider multiple perspectives, and evaluate evidence objectively. It also demands a commitment to empathy, compassion, and respect for the dignity and autonomy of all people. In conclusion, the notion that vaccines and global warming are lies used to oppress Christians is a misguided and unsubstantiated claim that lacks credible evidence and scientific support. It is essential to approach these issues with a critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing the complexity and interconnectedness of the problems we face. By promoting a more informed and balanced understanding of vaccines and global warming, we can work together to address these challenges and promote the well-being of all individuals, regardless of their faith or background.